Beneath the sand, wrapped in linen, sealed in golden tombs, lay the preserved secrets of ancient civilizations. From the deserts of Egypt to the peaks of the Andes, humans have sought one thing beyond life: immortality. Today, we unearth the sacred and scientific, the terrifying and beautiful, the mysterious and meticulous, in a journey through the art of mummification. Let's start at the beginning. Not of death, but of what comes after. Mummification wasn't born in a lab. It began with nature. Desert sands, dry winds, and time. Earliest evidence? Chinchorro people of Chile. 5000 BCE. Mummifying infants, adults, even fetuses. Egyptians discovered that dry sand preserved corpses accidentally. The spiritual evolution. Egyptians believed in the Ka and Ba, two parts of the soul. Both needed the body. Religion and science fused. The afterlife wasn't abstract. It was a structured cosmic bureaucracy. To exist forever, one must be whole forever. Death wasn't the end. It was just immigration to the afterlife. And your passport? A well-preserved corpse. Picture this: a priest in Anubis mask. Linen stacked like scrolls. Natron salt cracking over dead skin. You're not in a morgue. You're in a divine laboratory. The process. 1. Purification. Wash body with Nile water and palm wine. 2. Brain removal. Through the nose with hooked tools. Brain considered useless. 3. Organ removal. Stomach, intestines, lungs, and liver into canopic jars. 4. Desiccation. 40 days buried in natron salt to dry the body. 5. Stuffing and oiling. Resin-soaked linen inside cavities plus fragrant oils. 6. Wrapping. Layer by layer, amulets inserted with prayers and spells. 7. Masking and sealing. Golden masks for pharaohs. Placement in nested coffins. This wasn't just preservation, it was transformation, from mortal to divine. Not everyone got the royal treatment, but everyone, from pharaohs to peasants to purring cats, wanted eternity. Royal mummies: Ramesses II, Seti I, Tutankhamun, detailed tombs, golden sarcophagi, sacred masks. Middle class: simpler wrappings, shared tombs, painted coffins. Poor: burial in linen bundles. Natural sand preservation. Animals: cats mummified by the millions. Also ibises, baboons, bulls. Some were offerings, some were pets. Egypt loved their cats so much they gave them the VIP treatment. Even in death. Egypt didn't hold the monopoly on death. All over the world, people wrapped their dead in love, ritual, and sometimes ice. Inca mummies, human sacrifices left in high Andes, still with blood, clothes, hair. Toraja of Indonesia, maintain and dress dead relatives, still part of the family. Bog bodies, Ireland, Denmark, UK, dumped in peat bogs, naturally preserved for thousands of years. Lady Di, China, 2,000-year-old corpse found with soft skin, flexible joints, and blood vessels. Self-mummifying monks. Japan's Sokushinbutsu, starved, poisoned, and entombed themselves, from mountain peaks to muddy bogs. Death wears many costumes. Oh, how the West misunderstood mummies. Victorian mummy parties, unwrapping ceremonies in drawing rooms, grave robbing and colonial plundering, mummies shipped to museums like trophies, mumia medicine, Europeans ground mummies into powder to treat illnesses. The curse of the pharaohs, coined after Lord Carnarvon's death post-Tutankhamun tomb discovery. Hollywood horror, The Mummy, 1932, gave rise to generations of movie mummies weren't monsters. But colonialism, that's a real curse. Mummification wasn't guesswork, it was chemical warfare against decay. Natron, a mix of sodium carbonate and bicarbonate. It dried without cooking. Resins and bitumen. Antimicrobial, sealed moisture out. DNA from mummies. Modern analysis reveals health, diet, lineage, even incest in royal lines. CT scans of mummies. Broken bones, arthritis, dental infections, embalming mistakes. Plastination and cryopreservation. Today's versions of eternal preservation. The dead speak, but only to those who know how to scan. So what do we learn from all this? That death is not the opposite of life. It's the continuation of memory. Each mummy tells a story, not just of death, but of how someone lived, loved, worshipped, feared, and prepared to be remembered. Tomb inscriptions like tweets from the afterlife. Mummies as time capsules of culture. Ethical questions today. Should we study them, display them, rebury them? The paradox of mummification. The dead preserved to speak to the living. In every bandage, a prayer. In every tomb, a hope. And in every mummy, a whisper. I was here. Thanks for joining I'll Tell You What Happened. Subscribe, hoot that bell, and remember, history isn't buried. It's preserved, perfectly, waiting.